Sorry, I'm back once again on the 4 o'clock game. Sorry, I was running upstairs running for an errand here because I know. Let's get back to the game, shall we? As this is Ozone. That's right. On that. See, let me tell you. Oh, you just pass it on past her. Oh, divide. I'm sorry if I can keep up doing this. Upkeep. Yeah, stomach. Sunset. Yeah, I had to skip this one because... Yeah, that's failure. 6 minutes, 25 seconds. Yeah, it's kind of like a tip of the day or something. And there you go. These are all the stuff you find on the DS. So, and this is a very, very simple game if you like it, but if you're a fan of the DS, go check this out. If you like all the Nintendo DS and everything, if you're a fan of the DS, this is a must worth for getting this one, because get a DS XL and try to get this one. It's pretty cool if you like, or if not, if you don't like it, get the DS Lite. Yeah, because the DS XL is pretty bulky, which is pretty nifty and very bulky at times. Well, you have to be aware of this. If you're a fan of the DS's, or if you like it, just check it out and see what happens. And then that's all we got for the Nintendo DS. I'll talk about this a little later with the DS sound. So now, let's go to another console war. In this one, this is the PSP. I got this many years ago, a couple of years ago, back in 2007. Yep, as Jedi said, that this one is sexy. It comes with other controls. Yep, these are the actual buttons, kind of like they use for a PS1, PS2, or PS3. There's your start select. There's all the bunch of buttons, all the features there. You can click home. Here's your volume, and here's the screen and the notes where you can choose your equalization. Here's your L and R buttons, and here's the one you can plug it into the empty charge to get songs, or even from an MP3 or something for file storage. And here's the PSP logo with that, and you can insert UMD games in. Yep, this is made by Sony, and it's made back in 2007 or something. This is a very, very good system, and yep, has a plug into it. So first, let's turn this on and see what happens. Here's your crossbar interface, kind of like the PS3 does that. There's your PlayStation Network. Yep, it comes with the PSN. There's your game. There's your network. You can go on the internet or even downloadable play. There's your memory stick. There's a memory stick that got in here. There's the game. There's the video. There's music. There's photo. Everything's on there. It's got all the bunch of features on here, and there's lots of them to find on the PSP. But anyways, this is a very nifty. It's an okay console. I know, yeah, the DS, I like to tell you, I'll go which one we will talk about here. Yep, you can browse the internet or whatever they wanted. So, yeah, it's pretty cool if you're a fan of the DS. If you're a fan of a PSP, I might recommend this. So, I'm going to try a Sonic Sega Genesis collection. Oh, before we start this any further, I got to tell you one thing. If, you know, Jedi was mentioned about you can put PSP can also be using emulators to use emulation on the PSP. But as I said, a couple of years ago, I was trying to put emulation when I first got it. I decided to put all the games that were emulated on the software, but that one does not work. I cannot stand. I know a lot of people are ranting and raving about what was wrong with the PSP to play emulation games like the Nestor J or whatever that has the Super Nintendo emulators or anything. That one's been wiped off the map. I don't know what happened to other games that were playing on an emulator. Well, it's very cheap. It's difficult to find, but I don't know why you have to downgrade it or something. Not anymore. I can't do this. I can't do the method here because it will mess up or breaking the PSP. So I'm just trying to make sure. I don't want to mess with the PSP, and we're not going to get break or anything, or any damages, or getting fried. But it's a pretty bulky system, but it's pretty sexy. As Jedi said, it's sexy. But it would not support to play emulated games like for NES, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx 16, or anything. It would not play on the PSP, but you know why? Because after upgrading the firmware, look at the firmware. You want to check this out? See what it is? Here's the system settings. I don't know what the heck. Here's the system settings. Yeah. That's the... Look, it's version 6.31. I know if depending on the firmware, like you have a 3.0 or something, that's outdated. That was pretty outdated because the version 6.3 it has the newer recent version, but thank goodness it's got the PlayStation Network. You can get PSN. Yeah, go to the PSN store. Go to the PlayStation Store if you want to. Go to PlayStation Store and buy PS1 games on the go. Yeah, it could play PS1 games on the go when you buy it, or anything else. But does not support emulation for playing NESs or Genesis because of the stupid problem. I don't like that because it sucks. But it does not support to play emulation. I can't get it because I remember one time I had a problem with this one using my Nestor J in the game section, and of course it does not seem to work. It says corrupted data. I don't know what happened to it. What the heck thinking with this? Well, anyways, better off with the emulations. Try the computer next time. So now, I did this emulated thing on the computer when I did my 4 o'clock game playthroughs. And I know this is what you're about to see right now. But first, I'm going to play a game, which is the Sega Genesis collection. This is pretty good. It's got a good collection of games. So, I also have the Sonic Ultimate Genesis collection for the PS3. So, hope you enjoy it. Wait till the game loads up and see what it is. This is where I have to set this game, and this thing loads up very well. Yeah, you can't see it brightly when it's on camera because I'm using flip video right now. Yeah, it's all white, but yeah, you should see the PSP logo. But it's pretty white, but you can't view it. And here what it is. Oh, yeah, hit the start button. Yeah, you have to enable wireless play. It's a wireless play game. It's you can choose other games. You can play the older classics from the Sega Genesis. You can play Echo the Dolphin or anything. I might give a little sample of playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Actually, I remember playing Sonic when I was a kid. When I was younger at the time, when I used to have the Sega Genesis, Well, I used to have the Genesis because that one does not work, because I don't like when it doesn't work because of that thing. I miss playing the Genesis, but I lost it many years ago. I got rid of it, but actually I miss playing the Genesis. So after all these years, I finally had to play this game. So on the PSP. So here's this one I remember. Yeah. Or when you play it backwards, you say haggis. Haggis. Alright. Here's the thing. Yeah, so I'm using a controller like the Genesis does. Oh. Here's the stuff I remember. No. Ah. I hate this. I hate this. This is first level of the game. I haven't played this in a very long time. Well, the Sonic the Hedgehog game, the first one for the Genesis. I decided to make this game look pretty decent at times. I know a fan of Sonic. I know I always like playing. I haven't played the Sonic games in a very long time now. Oh yeah, I remember. Wow. Oh, you grab those little coins. Yeah, you grab those little rings. Yeah. Ha. That's enough for that. Let's quit this game right now and get into the action here. Oh. Sorry, I had to get the enter. Sorry, I hit the circle button to go back, the back button, so. And there you go. That was the PSP. A nice ultimate collection of great stuff. If you love the PSP, yeah, go check it out and check the PSP. You gotta love it, so. Anyways, that's all I got for now. But, by the way, the PSP lasts about 4 to 6 hours, depending on the battery life, as Jedi would say that. But, the DS, which holds 12 to 14 hours worth of battery life. Well, that's pretty cool. You know, if you tell the difference between the PSP and the DS, well, if you like it or not, we should try it. If you want to go with this, go with the DS. They got a little pricey at first, and a whole bunch of them. They've got some smaller prices and a lot of stuff to go a little bit further. So the DS is the perfect way to go with it. Well, thanks Nintendo. Congratulations. Thank you Nintendo for this one, because this is pretty good. So definitely the PSP was pretty okay, but it's pretty decent. But I'd actually play a little bit of other games, but it's not. It's pretty good, so it's okay. But anyways, and now let's take a break right now, and we'll come back with my final thoughts on this on the 4 o'clock game.